Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. My name is Anthony Cavazos, and today we're going to go over a quick tutorial on how to use the new label makers that are going to roll out across all NCS warehouses. It's just going to be a quick tutorial over the general components and how to use it. We're going to talk about the major components to our label gun. Right here we have the ink, right here we have the labels, and right here the gun. Basic components of the gun are your trigger, which dishes out the label, your knobs that let you generate stickers that tell you NCS, the job number and the date. This button right here, when you click it, opens the gun, and here's your general layout of the gun open. Alright, our next step is going to show you how to put the tape into the gun. Here's your tape. First thing you're going to want to do is separate about a foot to a foot and a half of the tape from the end. Then we're going to take off the labels. This is always a necessary step because you don't want the gun to jam. So a little tedious, but here we go. Take the gun, we're going to take our label, insert it with the top part of it facing out towards the end of the gun, slide it over, take the gun, close it, take this piece right here, this end piece, you see this insertion point, slide that piece inside as far as you can, right there, and then from there give it a few clicks, let it catch on, and then keep clicking it until your label comes out. Even then, sometimes it comes out a little messed up, so to solve that problem, click it a few more times until it's good. Okay, so in this portion we're going to go over how to change our output on our label stickers. Right here we have a very useful tool. It's called the alpha conversion tool. This shows you the generic layout of what you need to adjust your knobs right here to in order to get the desired output you want. I'm going to go over the first line right here. So basically, whenever you flip a knob to A T will be produced. When you flip it to T, an A will be produced. We're going to go over the first line now. Your first line is always going to be NCS, Nancy Charlie Sam. So the first thing we're going to want to do, this one's already adjusted, so we're just going to go over your basic instructions. So we're going to pull the knob out to what needs to be your N, and as you can see right here, it's a 6 flipped upside down. So whenever you do this, you're just going to roll it. If you were to change it, you're just going to roll it. I'm going to roll it forward, and then I'm going to roll it back to a 6, and then your next is going to be a V. I'm just going to show you what it stands for. Right here, your V, let's find it. Right there stands for C, generic layout. So we're going to leave that at V, but that's your C. Flip over to the next, that's a 0. Your 0 stands for S, as you can see right there. Then you just go ahead and close it. Your first line set to NCS. So after our NCS is set up at the top, we're going to go to the next knob. This knob is going to be your job number knob. It's going to be the same layout as the NCS up top. You're just going to follow your alpha conversion chart for this. It's going to start top down right here. These are going to be your letters. You use your chart to convert it to your letters, whether it be O, J, K, P, whatever is necessary. What follows the first 2 letters are going to be your numbers. And same portion applies. You follow your chart and go from there. Your last one is going to be your date. This one's the simplest of all. You just input the exact date you need. Follow that, close it. Once everything is set, you can go ahead, click your trigger, and your label maker will be printed. NCS up at the top, job number in the middle. Alright, so our next portion is going to go over how to change the ink cartridge inside one of these label guns. the first thing you're going to want to do is click this red button there, open up the label maker, and we're going to go to this top portion right here. You see this little red nozzle, click it, your ink cartridge pops out. From there you're going to take your new ink. I'm not going to open this one, I'm just going to reuse the same one I had. Looks exactly like this. Go over to this portion right here, put it inside the slot. You got to make sure you hear the click. Whenever you do that, then you're all good. Your new ink cartridge is in place. Close it up.